Why does polymer clay crack? So I'm going to assume here that maybe you're talking about putting this on glass or a mug or a piece of wood or a journal cover or paper mache. So here's the deal. Polymer clay expands and contracts with heat, just like a lot of substances do. So if you're covering glass, for example, you would want to cover the glass and then put your piece in the oven, and then when you're done baking, you just turn off the oven and let everything cool down together. Don't just pull it out, because the glass and the clay could contract or expand from the heat at different rates, which will cause cracks in the clay. So the other thing is, if you're doing paper mache, for example, like I like to cover big paper mache objects, but the first thing I do is I drill a hole in it to let air out so that it doesn't, air expands a lot in the oven, so it doesn't expand the paper mache base and then contract so much that the clay cracks. If you're baking wood, I would bake the wood first for at least an hour at the temperature of the clay. That gets all the moisture out of the wood and prepares it, kind of like cures the wood first before you go put clay on it, so that if there's any residual water or liquids in there, that they don't expand and make the clay crack. So you want to just prepare your surface and then let everything cool down together in the oven. That way it cools more slowly and you don't have these big expansions and contractions of the materials.